my channel. For those of you that are new, my name's Christina and I post videos on motherhood and lifestyle. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys two super easy recipes that you can make for the fall. The first one is going to be a super easy pumpkin pie recipe that only has 3 major ingredients, and the next recipe I'm going to be sharing with you guys is kid friendly, and it's actually a no-bake recipe called Bananas for you to be able to share with your kids. So if you guys are interested in learning how to do those two, continue to watch to the end. Okay, so it's super easy. All you're going to be needing is 2 large eggs, 1 can of evaporated milk, and 1 can of pumpkin pie mix. And then I specifically like my pie in a graham cracker crust, so I got the Keebler one, ready set crust, super easy, fast, and I hope it comes out delicious. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just open up my hands, and then I'm going to pour everything into a bowl. So, oh, it smells delicious already. So we'll leave that like that. Always make sure you shake your evaporated milk well. We're gonna open that. And then we're gonna take the 2 eggs and just beat them in a bowl. Okay. And then before I mix everything together, I'm just going to preheat the oven for 425. You guys could probably do that before you even start. And then I'm going to mix everything together in my mixing bowl. So you're going to take the pumpkin pie mix and just scrape everything out. And then you're going to take the evaporated milk. And then you're going to take the 2 eggs. And then you're just going to mix it. Pretty simple. So after I mix it, I'm going to pour it into the crust. So the recipe does call for, you're only going to bake this at 425 for 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, make sure to set your timers, guys. After the 15 minutes, you're going to then lower the temperature to 350. And then you're going to bake it for around 40 to 50 minutes, depending on where you live and what type of oven you have. So be sure to check it between, I would say, like 40 to 55 minutes, and you just want to make sure that it is baked thoroughly. You'll know it's baked because just like a cake, you'll be able to see if you put like a knife or a toothpick in it. After you finish baking it, make sure you leave it on a cooling rack for 2 hours. So after I bake this, I'm gonna show you guys how it comes out later. So I'm just gonna leave that to the side, and then I'm gonna open up the pie crust. The reason I also like using this type of pie crust is because it also already has like that aluminum to support the edging of the crust so it doesn't get burnt. Okay guys, so I'm about to pour the pumpkin pie filling into the crust.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. Do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
So the pumpkin pie is finally able to cut. I let it cool outside the oven for like 2 hours, and I'm finally able to cut it out. It was so good and so easy to bake. I hope that you guys are able to bake this for your families, whether it's just for the fall, on the weekend or weeknight, or whether you're able to make this for a holiday. It just came out so good and I'm so proud. It smelled delicious and it really did make my house smell like fall. And I just hope you guys are able to make it for the holidays or any day with your family because it just came out so good. I'm so excited I was able to try it out. Okay, so for this next recipe that I said is kid-friendly, it is called bananas. You're going to take 3 to 4 bananas and you're going to cut them up in halves. You're going to throw them in the freezer, and then for 45 minutes for them to get frozen, you're going to take some Greek yogurt or regular vanilla yogurt. You're going to dunk the bananas in that, and then you're going to refreeze them. So I'm going to cut up some bananas right now. I got some like smaller bananas. You could use any size you want. I'm going to cut them up, and then I'm going to put them on a lined parchment paper baking sheet just so I could throw them in the freezer so they could lie flat. So after I cut them, I'm going to lie them in the freezer for 45 minutes for them to freeze. Then I'm going to take them out, dunk them in the Greek yogurt, which I will show you how I do, and then after that we're going to use chocolate chips to make the cute boo faces. So I hope you guys like how this comes out. Okay, so when you're cutting the bananas, you want to cut them in like half so that they're able to just stay on their half like that, and just like that, so they actually look like ghosts, because you're making banana boo ghost. So you can choose whatever size you want to do it. So I'm gonna do it like that, in little halves. Take this one like that, and you want to make sure they're not ripe, because you just don't, you want to make sure they're good. And they should look like this one right here. This is probably like the perfect size. So I'm now going to take that and put that, move this over. I'm going to just line them up like this. And if you want to make this for like an after school snack for your kiddos for Halloween, or you have multiple kiddos, you could definitely make some more. So I'm just going to do this batch for my little daughter, and I'm going to put them in the freezer now for 45 minutes. Okay guys, so my bananas are frozen and they came out looking like this. So the next step you're going to do is you're just going to dunk them in some yogurt. It could be regular yogurt. I like Greek yogurt specifically. So I'm going to pour some into a bowl. If you have some left over that you're going to finish it up, I would just dunk the bananas in the container, but I still want to use this. So you're going to dunk it in the Greek yogurt, and then you're going to put it back on the pan to freeze for another like 40 minutes, and then we'll finish up with the little chocolate chips. So this is how you're going to do it. Just make sure it's like smooth, and then you're just gonna put it back on the pan. It's really to make it look like a ghost. Bananas. And now I'm just gonna put it in the freezer for around 40 to 45 minutes, and we'll bring it out and finish decorating. So the bananas are frozen with Greek yogurt and ready to decorate. My Greek yogurt is a little thicker, so they came out a little big. If you want to use a regular yogurt, you can do that too to have a thinner type of look. But we're going to decorate the banana faces with some mini chocolate chips. You're just going to stick them onto the banana for them to stay on. And if you find it a little difficult, just give it a second to defrost, or use something like Cool Whip to decorate it. I just think this is the perfect Halloween or fall type of snack for your little kiddos to try, and I hope that you guys are able to try it as well for your kids. If you guys love watching me make such an easy and delicious pumpkin pie, it's a perfect baking recipe for fall, and I hope you guys are able to make it with your families. If you guys did like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube community, and I hope you guys are doing well, you're staying safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!